Matt Hancock, though. Oh, Mr. Hancock. It's actually Han. There's no D in his name. Yeah. He would give him plenty of D, though, wouldn't he? Dishing it out. Good old Matt there. What's it? Health Secretary. Yeah, what job? What government job did he have? He's working down in London on 80 grand a year. I think it's 80 grand. Last time I heard. A few years ago now. A good few years ago now. All MPs were on £77,000 a year and claiming expenses. Because they were a bit where they were saying, look, you know, they were having a pay rise. A pay review, maybe. And they were kind of debating. They were saying, look, this were kind of after the MP's expenses scandal, where it came to light that all of them, every last man jack of them, were on the fiddle. They were fiddling expenses, fiddling it. They were fiddling. I don't know if that's a British colloquialism. They were on the fiddle. They were on the fucking fiddle, them cunts. £77,000 a year. Want enough? I need some more coin. I need to be raking it in. I need to be ripping it a new one. I need to be royally taking the piss. I want more money. £70,000 for working in London and just going somewhere and yapping, just talking. That's my profession. My profession is talk. That's the thing. Profession. You got professional MPs nowadays. In good old days. Back in dark ages. Back in the dark ages when women didn't have the vote or the working class. Don't forget that, you know. Yeah, for sure, yeah. Women have the vote nowadays, and praise be. But there was a time when working, you know, the rank and file didn't have a vote. We're not interested in what you want. Fuck off. Back in good old days. Anyway, you had all these people, these MPs, Member of Parliament, and that was some shit they did on side. They were like lords and ladies and whoever the fuck. Probably all lords. They were probably all blokes. But they didn't do MPing as the primary income. They'd be doing something. You know, they'd be involved in like Michael Heseltine. I think it was Michael Heseltine. He was like a CEO, to my knowledge, because he was involved in Westland Helicopter Company. I don't know if that's the proper name of the company he worked for, but he were a director of a company, and he's also an MP. You know, that's kind of how it used to work. You know, you'd be a big knob with time on your hands because you just go to work. You just go to your factory or whatever business you had now and then and tell every cunt what's what, and then you go down. You know, you become an MP or whatever. Hence the expenses caper. You know, oh well, you know, they're doing this. They're doing this in the spare time, coming down here and bothering their ass to be an MP. Well, we'll pay for the, you know, we'll pay for the sort of bits and bats, ups, the ups and downs and what have you. But now it's actually a job that people do. 70 grand a year, yeah, fucking hell. Fucking hell. 70 grand a year. Like I say, 77. I think it's probably. I'm talking about 77 grand from a few years ago. I say on the back of the MP expenses scandal, they put a thing forward saying rather than put us pay up by this amount, why not put us pay up to a real, you know, quite a big jump in pay, but we'll get rid of expenses. So we just get that. There we go. Boop. You just get that amount and none of this fiddling your expenses bollocks. Because we're not going to pay you expenses. They sort of, you know, put that idea for it were, you know, oh no, fuck off. We want a pay rise and keeping his expenses. And you can bet your ass that the MPs have had a pay rise every fucking year. I feel confident in saying that off the top of my head. Yeah, those individuals, they're not lacking a pay rise. So anyway, so good old Hancock there. He's been having a bit of extracurricular, hasn't he? A bit of added value on that with his with some broad that he works with or works for him or whatever. Whatever whatever capacity this lass, this woman. I mean, pictures I've seen of her. She looks a good-looking lass. She's good and fair, pleasant enough. Whatever the fuck, yeah. Well, he's been having a bit. Thanks a lot, yeah. I'm health secretary. Do you want a bit of, like a bit of pipe? But the thing that everybody's upset about is that he's breaking social distancing guidelines. Not the fact that he's knocking somebody off behind his wife's back. The infidelity part of it, people seem to be overlooking. Oh, but he's not. Oh, he's not doing social distancing. Oh. That's the deal, isn't it? You know. Oh, social distancing. Oh, you gotta do it. Wow. Incredible how things are going. How the behaviour of some people in society is incredible. Incredible. And I think there's a storm brewing. I do. I honestly do. I know we say us minions, we say this all the time. You know, well, one day we'll do. But you know, it's getting nearer and nearer. And the rank and file will decide. We've had enough of these. We've had enough of these hangers-on. These ne'er-do-wells. These people. Time to get rid. Get shut. Get shut.